Hello. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Just say a hello in that chat box so I will know that you are here. We're going to get started in a couple of minutes. Yes, the meeting is getting started. Hello, Shri, you're here. Giovanni, welcome. Swapna, oh my God, people have started to chat in the chat box here. Perfect, perfect. We're going to get started. I'm so excited today. And I'm going to share some amazing information. So I'm so happy that you've decided to spare your 90 minutes to be here with me, because today we're going to learn something really, really amazing. Who else is Al Kareem? How are you? Maureen, hello, hello. Great to see you. Great to see you. Perfect, perfect. All righty. Let's see who else is there. Let's see who else is there. We have Shri, we have Giovanni, Ahmad. Oh my goodness, Ahmad, Lurleen. Wow, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. And this beep that you will hear is more people joining in. Okay, so hopefully once we get started, everybody should be here, and we should not be hearing this beep anymore. All righty. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Good. So how are you today? Give me one word as to tell me how you're doing today. Say how you're feeling today. Awesome. All right. Wonderful. Awesome. Oh my God. That's lovely. That's lovely. This is a different experience for me being on a webinar, because usually I'm at a live event. So I can see you guys, I can hear you. So it's a totally different experience. But because I have been doing webinars off and on, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. All righty. So it's 7:05. I think, we can definitely get started. Oh, Glenn and Gwen is also here. They're amazing. That's great. You are amazing. Yes, yes. All right, so let's jump in. Let's get started. So today we're going to talk about success. And YPS, which is Your Profound Solutions, is going to present how to design your next 12 months for success. Okay, next 12 months. Good. So let's get started. So let's see, how would you define success? Let me see some answers here. How would you define success? I mean, you're here on this webinar because you want to be successful. Am I right? So let's look at the definition of success. That's the first thing we want to look at. Achievement of goals. Wow, that's good. That's good. And let me tell you, there are no wrong answers. Okay, there are no wrong answers. So we're just encouraging you to see what it means for you. What does success mean to you? The sum of all validated improvements. Wow. Wow. That is a very, very powerful definition. Thank you. Accomplishments. Yes. Yes, Shri, that is correct. That is correct. Getting what you, oh my God, Alkarim, you're right on. You are right on there. It's getting what you want. Perfect. Perfect. Very good. And the important thing here is nobody is wrong. Everybody is correct in their own perspective, from their own viewpoint. The reason I wanted to put this up first slide is because I want you to understand that this is information for you. So you have to customize this information according to your life, according to your business, your goals, whatever you want to achieve. So even the definition of success, there is no right or wrong. It's what you believe success is. Okay, so here we have more definitions coming up. Glenn says, accomplish your aim, purpose, and goals. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. And I'm giving you permission here, if you're looking at all these definitions, to just pick up and steal. Okay, I'm okay with that. On the attendees' behalf, I'm allowing you to do that, because it's necessarily, important that you sort of start looking at other viewpoints and see if it appeals to you, you can adapt that. All right. So one of the good definitions that I have come across is by Dale Carnegie. And he says success is getting what you want. That's it. Success is getting what you want. And he says happiness is wanting what you get. Very, very important. Very important. Success is getting what you want, and happiness is wanting what you get. The reason I like this definition, or these two lines, is because not all successful people are happy. Not all successful people are happy. I have met people who have been amazingly successful, but they're not happy. And there are so many reasons. I mean, we won't go into the reasons right now, but you got to understand that you need to define this first for yourself. All right. So let's get started. Now, let me tell you something about myself first. Okay. Why? Because why should you learn from me? Why should you learn all these attributes of success from me? Let me tell you that. Because I have been associating with some very, very powerful people. Very powerful people. First on the screen, you saw there Raymond Aaron, right? You saw there Jack Canfield. Hello there, Tian. I see you there on the screen. You saw there Jack Canfield. You saw Bob Proctor. You see Brian Tracy there. You see Ivan Meisner. And these are some very, very powerful people. Laurel Langmeyer, Dr. John Gray. The reason for my success and my ability to advance in this is totally attributed to these powerful people. Here and here you see Sunil Tulsiani. These are the people that have helped me grow in my business, not only just scale my business, but also for me to grow personally. Some of them are my transformational coaches, some of them are my business coaches. And I'm not just showing you pictures of people that I, just went at an event, stood beside them and took pictures. These are the people that I have connections with. I can talk to these people. I have access to these people. So if I have a question in my business, these are the people that help me answer those questions. And because you have access to me, you have access to these people. So if you see the how far are you from these powerful people, are just one person away, and that is through me. That is through me. Now, let me tell you something about Brian Tracy. I'm actually co-authoring a book with Brian Tracy this year. I'm also co-authoring a book with none other than Robert G. Allen. And these are some powerful names. So I'm learning so much more through association with these powerful people, and that's what I share with my clients. Okay, so you are in for a treat today. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started. So there are some agreements that I want you to make. You thought you're just going to come and listen and that's it, huh? No. There are some agreements. Are you ready to go through the agreements here? The first is no recording. Okay, no recording. Okay, let's talk about the next thing, which is keep your pen and paper handy, because like lots of notes. What we're going to discuss today is going to be very, very important. And I want you to basically take notes of each and every point that you find importance. Okay, you need to get that information down for yourself. Analyze all the content for your life and business. It's very important. Okay, it's very important. The information that I'm sharing with you may not be true for you. And that's why I want you to look at it from your own perspective, okay, your own perspective, and then start applying those things. Next is keep an open mind. I definitely want you to keep an open mind. I want you to reevaluate and then apply that information, okay? Don't go with any preconceived notions about some beliefs or limitations that you have. Just listen with an open mind what I'm going to share with you today, okay? Then the key to getting most out of this webinar is participation. And I see lots of participation going on in here on the chat, which is amazing, So keep them coming. So tell me, are you okay with the agreement? Just give me an okay here on the chat box. Are you okay with this agreement so we can jump in and get started? Jump in and get started. Okay, all right. The okays have started jumping in. What's that? Shri says, okay, yes. Al Kareem, Glenn and Gwen. Excellent, excellent. All right, this participation thing is very important for me because that's the only way for me to know that you're listening, okay? In a live audience, it's a different story. I can look at you, but here, as you know, this is the only thing I have to depend upon. Sure, okay, good. So let's get started. Hey, look who's here. Look who popped up here. These are my favorites. It says, I hate it when people text me, call me. I'm going to start calling people, and when they answer, I'm going to say, text me and hang up. All right. How do you like that one? I love these guys. All right. So let's get started. Wow. Nita says she's ready. Lurleen says she's happy. She's happy and ready to get started. Perfect. Okay, good. So what we're going to talk today is 6 steps to design your next 12 months for success. There are 6 steps that I'm going to discuss with you, which are going to make you successful. Okay. So let's get started. Step 1 is you need to figure out your life purpose. Now, when I'm doing my coaching to my clients, when I'm at an event or when I'm doing my one-on-one coaching, I find this is one of the aspects that people have no idea about. And I want to start this as my first step of the 6 steps that we're going to discuss. Because if you don't have these things defined, then it's very, very difficult for you to have a successful business. The first slide we talked about having differences between being successful and being happy. And this is where step one comes in. Because you might get successful in doing what you're doing and just working too hard at it and making ends meet and ultimately being successful. But the question is, will you be happy? Will you be happy? Don't let this be the last step, or actually no step at all. I want you to start here by defining your life purpose. Very, very critical. Okay. All right. So life purpose. So why do you do what you do? These are some of the questions that will help you to figure out your life purpose. Why do you do what you do? What makes you truly happy? What is it that makes you truly happy? And what can you keep doing without getting paid for it? Very, very powerful questions. And of course, these questions are not that easy that I can ask you, okay, put it in the chat box and answer these questions, because they require a lot of thinking. They need a lot of thinking, and you'll have to dig deep into your mind to find the answers for these questions. But I highly, highly recommend you go down into, maybe a quiet space, into your meditation, and figure these things out, because that's how you will know, after putting in a lot of effort and working into your business and life, whether you've been successful, because you have achieved the purpose of your life. Okay, you've achieved your life purpose. So let's get started in terms of that. There are 3 components of a life purpose. 3 components. Now, if you're taking notes, this is the point that you should start taking notes. 3 components. The first component is a higher purpose. Higher purpose. The second thing is you should have passion for your life purpose. There has to be passion involved in the life purpose, and that's what makes it really deep rooted into your mind, because there will be difficulties, there will be challenges in your life and business, but why you're going to stand up and not give up is because you have passion about your life purpose. That's the only reason why you're going to get up and do it again. Okay, because you are driven by passion. And the third thing is there has to be a pleasure. There has to be a point which is going to make you feel that that's the joy that you're going to experience after you achieve your life purpose. Okay. Now the point here is, even during while you are working towards achieving the life purpose, you also need to have fun. You also need to have that joy in your life in order for you to be happy. In other words, what I'm saying is, it should not be, I will be happy once I earn $1 million or once I earn $10 million. That's a totally incorrect way of putting that as a life purpose or as a goal. And I'll show you some examples that I have picked up from very, very selected people. So you will get an idea as to how to define what is a life purpose. Okay. You can get an idea of these 3 points are very well covered in these life purposes. Okay. You're liking that so far? I need some participation. I've been talking for the last 7 minutes. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. That's good, Shri. That's very good. That's very good. And I'm glad that, you are on the chat, so I can see what you're saying, what your input is about what's going on. So just feel free to put in something in the chat box so I know that you're here. Good information. Oh, good. Thank you, Gwen. I love it that you are liking that information. Okay, good. So let's go ahead. There's lots to cover, so we're going to go to the next slide. Denise Morrison, she's the CEO of Campbell Soup Company. Her life purpose is to serve as a leader, live a balanced life, and apply ethical principles to make a significant difference. Very, very powerful. I love this line that Denise has come up with for her life purpose. Okay. Look at the next one. Look at the life purpose for Oprah. She says her life purpose is to be a teacher and to be known for inspiring my students to be more than they thought they could be. Right? Amazing, amazing. This is what's making them successful. Okay? They have this life purpose which is bigger than life, okay? If you are on this webinar, if you can just mute yourself, that will be great, because I did mute you when you started, but if you've done an unmute for yourself, then I would request you to please mute. If you have something to say, then just let me know in the chat box, and then you can unmute and speak. I'm perfectly okay with that. All right, good. Let's look at the next one. Sir Richard Branson. Look at his life statement. His life purpose is to have fun. To have fun. Imagine that. For Richard Branson, the life purpose is to have fun in my journey through life and learn from my mistakes. Okay, very powerful. Again, very simple. It doesn't have to be very complex. It doesn't have to be 15 lines. It can be as simple as this one. All right, look at this one. Oh, this is from my beautiful wife, Swapna. She didn't even know that I'm going to put her life purpose. Swapna, you didn't know, did you? All right, so Swapna's life purpose, I've borrowed it from some of the presentations and some live events that she's done. Her life purpose is to inspire and empower people using my passion and creativity by helping them transform and create the life they deserve. That was a surprise. Yes, it was. It was a surprise. All right, good. The next one is my own. My life purpose is to empower entrepreneurs by giving them knowledge through the right products, services, and resources. That's my life purpose. Okay, and you have to come up with your own. I gave you about 4 to 5 examples here, but these are not end all be all. You have to come up with your own, dig deep, and you will be able to figure it out. Okay, very, very important. So why do 90% of the people not achieve their goals? Why do you think 90% of the people do not achieve their goals? Let's see some answers here. Let's see what you think. Why do you think 90% of the people do not achieve goals? They are not focused. They don't write it down. Excellent. Laziness, fear, procrastination. Oh my God, you guys know it all. No, seriously, these are really, really good answers. These are really good answers. I love it. I love the participation. I love the participation. That's great. They don't know how to write the goals. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's so true. That is so true. Okay, good. Because they don't define it clearly enough. Okay, they stop trying. That's right. That's right. 90% of the people, and you're right, whatever you've said is absolutely right. And this is the other way that I have put it, because they don't define it clearly. That's the reason they don't achieve it, right? Very, very simple again. They do not achieve their goals because they live life by default and not by design. They live their life by default and not by design. Goal setting is a rational activity. Goal achieving is an emotional process and need different steps. Absolutely. I know you're great at goal setting. That's amazing information. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing. So this is why people are not achieving their goals, because whatever their day comes by, they just live by whatever happens in their life. Days goes by, hour goes by, months go by, life goes by, and they don't meet their goals because they never took the time to define and design what they want to do. Okay. So Brian Tracy here on this picture, we took this picture last year when we were at a mastermind. Brian Tracy says only about 3% of the people have clear, specific written goals and plans that they work on each day. The other 97% have hopes, dreams, wishes, and fantasies, but not goals. And the great tragedy is that they don't even know the difference. Can you believe it? 97% of the people, they don't know the difference between a hope and a goal, between a wish and a goal. That's alarming. That's alarming, but it's 100%, right? All right, good. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Did you like that? Did you like that? Fire? Or see it again? Okay, okay, sure. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, fire on my screen. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. This is something that I've come up with. This is my quote. Limitations are born out of failures that you have chosen to accept. Limitations are born out of failures that you have chosen to accept. Okay, very important. All right, good. So what about you? What about you? Have you defined your goals? Do you know exactly what you want to achieve in the next 12 months? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Do you have your clearly defined goals for yourself in your life or in your business that you're going to work towards? Okay. The step 2 is really having that clear vision about your goals and setting that are very clear and written down for the next 12 months. You need to set very, very clear and specific written goals for the next 12 months. That's step number 2. Okay. If you have that written down, that's amazing. I really, really applaud you for that. I appreciate you as a person because you managed to do that. That's great. Okay. But if you don't, take this day, take this time out from your schedule and make it a point to do this. And again, in the beginning of this webinar, I told you that this information, some of the information may not be new for you, but the question is, do you actually apply this information that you know? Do you actually, you've probably heard this thing a million times before, writing down goals and figuring out your goals and all that. But the question is, do you have your, if I ask you, if you have to go on the video right now and show me the goals for the next 12 months, do you have it? Do you have it? That's the question. I'm not going to ask you to do that, so don't be worried. But I'm just saying that that's how specific, that's how clear and written down your goals should be for the next 12 months. I don't want you in that 97%. I want you in the 3% category because that's where success is. Okay? That's where success is. You like that? Give me a yes if you like that. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Swapna. Very true. Thank you, Sri. All right, the participation is very important. Lurleen, thank you. Good, good. So I want you to go ahead and start writing down your goals that are very clear. Okay, I want you to do that as early as possible. Maybe tonight before you go to sleep. Tian, yes, thank you. Al Karim, yes, perfect, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Okay, keep those messages coming. I am liking that. That's great. Okay, good. So you need to have 7 areas of your life where you need to have goals. This is derived from one of my most powerful coach and mentor, Mr. Jack Canfield. He says that you need to define goals in 7 areas of your life. And here they are: financial, career, recreation and free time, physical fitness, relationship with family and friends, personal goals, and contribution. Okay, very, very powerful. And again, this might be something that you can work towards, but if you don't have goals written down in any area of your life, maybe start with one area. If 7 seems like a big number for you, start with one area, start with 2 areas, but then I want you to start building this 7 areas of your life, because that's where, again, success is. That's where success is. If a person is only successful financially, they may not be really happy. They'll be successful financially, but they will not be happy because they are missing the other components. Okay, so these are the 7 areas for you to start setting up goals. Okay, step 3. Okay, we have 6 steps, and some of these steps might take a little longer for me to go through, and some of these steps might be faster. Okay, so step 3 is really chunk it down. You need to chunk it down, because once you have your goal, the goal might be overwhelming for you. It might be, oh my God, that's too much. So what you need to do is you need to break it down into smaller pieces, into smaller components. Okay, and that's how you make it feasible. That's how you make it more practical for you to be achieving and working towards those goals. Brenda says, was that 7? Yes, Brenda, that was 7. That was, oh, sorry, what was 7? I'm sorry. Oh, Swapna, thank you. Contribution goals, that's right. look at some examples. So how do I chunk it down? First is you need to hire a coach, because the coach will really help you to understand what it takes to be successful in your particular industry or in life or in business. They look at your business differently than how you treat your own business. Okay, so the first thing would be definitely to hire a coach. There is someone on the phone, starting with the number 647. If you can mute, that would be great, because there is some disturbance coming from that phone, I can see. All right, good. So the second thing I want to emphasize is using mind maps. Using mind maps. If you don't know what a mind map is, just take a piece of paper, and what you can do is you can draw a big circle right in the center of that page and put down your goal in it. Okay, put down your goal in that circle, and then have lines coming out from that circle. And those lines will mean different tasks that are involved in achieving that bigger goal. And then start filling up those lines with different tasks that are involved. That's the way you're sort of breaking that one big goal into smaller tasks. Okay, it's a very, very, very simple strategy to use, but it works like magic. Okay. The third thing is study from other people. There are tons of people in your industry. They have done what you want to do. It's already done. If you can talk to them, hire them as a coach, that will be great. Maybe you can look at books that they've written. Maybe you can watch some videos on YouTube. Maybe you can sign up on their newsletters, something that you can get in touch with those people and learn from them what they've done for you to be successful. Okay. The next thing is, based on your goal, start thinking about what steps you would need to achieve that. Okay? And this sort of ties into the mind mapping thing. Because if you know your goal, it is very easy for you to break it down into different steps. Some of them you may not know how to do, and that's okay. And that's perfectly okay, because that's what you're going to work towards. Okay? So that's the 4 ways that you can start to chunk it down. The next I'm going to show you how to chunk it down is with duration. So first, you could have your yearly goals, like we just discussed. You could have yearly goals. Secondly, you could have semi-annual goals. Semi-annual goals. You could have quarterly goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, or daily goals, whatever you prefer to do. Okay, you can chunk it down by doing these in terms of time period. So if a yearly goal seems too overwhelming for you, make it a smaller goal. Chunk it down to a semi-annual goal. Okay? If even that is overwhelming, put it down into a quarterly or a monthly goal. Now it seems more easier to be achieved, right? That's the way you chunk it down in terms of duration. Okay? Step number 4 is design your products or services. Once you have all this background created for yourself, you figured out your purpose, figured out your goals, know exactly what you want, you started to chunk it down. Now you need to design your products and services. And I'm going to spend a little more time on this step because it's very, very critical. And when I'm talking to entrepreneurs at live events, when I'm speaking on stages, this is one of the questions that comes up every time, a lot of time when entrepreneurs are asking me questions. So I'm going to actually do some work here for you to define this information in greater details. Okay, good. That's step number 4. We have some, Glenn is saying, Maureen, Tian, and Lurleen, please mute yourself to prevent background noise. Okay. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. All right, good. So let's look at this. Let's look at the designing your products and services. Okay. You're liking that so far? Why don't you say, why don't I ask you to write profound in the chat? Just for fun, profound. Let me see who can write down profound, and so we can go to the step number 4. Profound. There we go. Oh my God. Amazing. The rule is we always applaud when words said profound. Oh my God, look at the profounds that are coming in. I love it. Thank you. Profound. I was muted. Oh, good, Lurleen. Thank you. Nida, excellent, excellent. Good, good. So let's jump in. This is a very, very important step, and you need to understand this, okay? So be ready, get ready, get ready. Okay, good. So designing your products, pricing your products, and aligning your products and services. This is what we're going to talk about. Pricing your products and aligning your products or services. It's very critical that all your products and services are aligned with each other. And it almost sounds common sense. It sounds like, of course, they need to be aligned, but I am shocked to meet and teach entrepreneurs when we are doing the coaching to see where they stand in their businesses. They are all over the map. Okay, their products are so misaligned with each other, their purpose, their passion, their products, their services, what they're offering, the book that they've written is so different than what their actually product is. And it's not uncommon. Let me tell you, it is not uncommon. And maybe if you are not in that boat, that's great. I congratulate you. But if you are, don't feel bad, because you are not the only one. You're not the only one. So Maureen, what do you mean by align? By align, I mean, if you are a financial advisor, for example, if you're a financial advisor, if you are talking to your audience, or if you're doing a Facebook Live, or if you're out there, don't talk about healthcare products. Don't talk about healthcare product. Don't try and convince somebody to buy a healthcare product as a part of your business. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. Okay. And the example I gave you actually has come through from an entrepreneur. Okay. And it's a real life example. So when I asked her, is that your product? Is that what you're selling? No, my products are financial services. So it didn't make sense to me. And this is very common. This is very common. So you need to start to look at your products and services. What is it that your company or your product or you as an individual are offering? Okay. Let's look at the next slide. Let's take this income of 100,000. Okay. If your intention is to make an income of 100,000, say this year, because we're talking for the next 12 months, let's take this as an arbitrary goal. Is that okay? Is that okay to make an extra 100K this year? Are you okay with that? If not, let me know that I can skip some slides here. But if you're okay, then I can continue. Oh, only Glenn? That's it? Only Glenn wants to make 100K extra? Oh, okay. There we go. Totally okay. Yes. Okay. Good. Excellent. So I'm going to show you how you can make an income of 100K. Okay. Let's get started. There are three ways. Okay. One is you sell a $1 product to 100,000 clients. $1 product to 100,000 clients. The second way to do it is sell a $100 product to 1,000 clients. Or you sell a $100,000 product to one client. Okay. Now, believe me, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm absolutely certain what I'm talking about. The only concept here I want you to understand is your products need to be so well defined to understand what is your main product. What is your main product? How are you going to make that $100,000? And there are businesses that are successful at each and every level. I can tell you there are businesses that are successful just with point number one that I gave you. They don't sell any other product. They only sell a $1 product. But the amount of clients and customers that they have is so huge that they don't need to sell even a $5 or $20 product. They're very successful. Okay, there are companies that sell $100 products and have thousands of clients. And there are very, very high-end companies, who have only one client, but they make $100,000 just from that one client. So you need to start analyzing your own business and see where you stand. Now, of course, you might have a combination of all this, and I totally get that. You might have a number two, which is a $100 product bought by 1,000 people that could be bought by 1,000 people. And you could have a $1 product that is bought by, say, 50,000 people, right? That's a possibility, but you need to have a core product. That's the point. You need to have a core product where you want the clients to ultimately go to. Okay, where you want your clients to ultimately go to, because that will decide every effort that you put into your business and into your marketing. Okay, that's what you need to decide. Okay, here's an example. So this is called a sales funnel. And this is what you need to define for your own business. And again, this is an example, but you can change the numbers and all this and make it your own. So the first column I have here is a free product. So for your business, you need to have a list of products which you offer for free. The second level I have here is from $7 to $29. So in your business, you need to have products that you offer for that price range. Now, some of the businesses, this is where I see they are lacking. They have products which are very, very highly priced. So say $1,000 or $10,000, but they do not have a product which is a $7 product. Now listen to this very carefully. The point is not to make money. I don't sell my $7 product because I want to make those $7 products. That's not the point. But the point is, once the person picks up their wallet, pulls up their credit card and pays me $7, I have established something that is very, very unique. Can you guess what that is? Can you guess why I want clients to buy my $1 product for my $7 product? Why is it that I have these products? And of course, my coaching programs go up to 25K and all that, but that's my one-on-one coaching. That's my high tier product. But even there is value in my $1 or $7 product. Can you tell me why? What's the reason why anyone would offer a low dollar item in their business? Build trust. That's it. You got that, Lurleen. You got that. You're only building trust in the mind of your potential client. Get to know you and your service. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because once they start, some of the clients that will come into your business, they don't know you that well, right? They don't have enough trust in you. But once they try out your free product, once they say, hey, $7 is not bad, I can pay $7 and check him out or check her out, check their services. And once they like it, then they will go for the next product. So that's the intention of having these low tier items, services, or products in your business. Okay. And when I sit with entrepreneurs, we actually go through a whole filled funnel as to what they can have as a part of their business. There needs to be at least 4 products, minimum 4 products in each and every category. Okay. Jan says to get to know. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Good. Okay. So the tier 1, I've put it at 7 to 29. The second level is from 30 to 499. And the third is 500 to maybe 100,000. Okay. Maybe 100,000. But you need to have products in every column in here. You should start filling out this information. Okay. Good. Let's look at the next slide here. It's a very important slide. It shows you the projected annual income. And I've prepared this just as an example to show you how you can calculate your totals. Okay? Very, very simple Excel sheet that I use personally for my business. Okay, this is a template that I've created. And this is one of the ways that I set my goal. So every year at the beginning of the year, I fill this sheet out. I fill out this sheet and I monitor how I'm doing. So for example, tier 1. So in January, if there is a business that is concentrating mainly on a $7 product, and if they made 27 or 28 sales, they made 4 sales of $97 and 2 sales of $9,997. Their total is 205, right? This is just an example, 205.78. So 20,000 is what they made in January. Now I want you to understand that you can start this as a goal setting sheet. this as a goal setting sheet. And the way you can use this is you can put down these numbers when the year starts. So we are in January right now. You can pick up a sheet like this, and we give out templates to all the clients that enroll in our programs and all that. But what we do is you can put these numbers into the sheet and figure out your total. Figure out your total. Now, say for example, January has gone by and you did not make a sale of 20,000. You made a sale of say 10,000. You will know in January that you're lacking behind in your goals. This is very, very important. You don't want to wait till the end of the year to find out that, oh my God, I think I missed my goal. That's too late. It's too late. I want to know every month how I'm doing. Every week would be most ideal. I would love to go to that level. But even for every month, if I know that every month, that's phenomenal. I would be happy to do that. Okay. So at the beginning of the year, you fill this sheet out and you will get a total. If you're happy with the total number of dollars that you're making that year, now you know your goal. Now you know that year you have to sell so many $7 products. You have to sell so many $97 products and so many $9,997,000 products. Okay, this can help you decide your marketing budget. This can help you decide what products and services you should buy so that you will be successful in your business in getting those sales. Okay, you like that sheet? It's a very, very simple sheet, but I'll tell you, this is one of the most important sheet in my business. I use this sheet like crazy, and I'm always playing with these numbers. Okay, so give me a yes if you like this sheet. Very helpful. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Very simple, but equally very important. Thank you, Shri. Yes, very useful. And I'll tell you, some of these things are very, very simple. But do not underestimate these things because they're simple. Do not underestimate these things, because once you start doing this, imagine if you have this sheet filled out for the entire year, you go through the month of February, you come back and say, hey, I wanted to do 100 sales of 97. I sold 3. Guess what? You can change your goal. You can change your goal for that year, or you can work harder in the next 10 months. It's your choice. But the point is, you will know in February how you're doing for 2018. That's the whole point. You don't have to wait for the next 12 months and figure out, hey, did I make 100K or did I not make 100K? Because I'll tell you, that's too late. Even 6 months, 7 months down the road, if you don't keep track, it's too late. You can still catch up, but the best is if you can do monthly. So this is again a template that I've created. Okay, good. Glenn says, yes, very useful. Swapna, yes. Al-Karim, oh, thank you. Thank you. That's great. Okay, good. So it looks like you're liking this information, but it's too overwhelming, isn't it? It's too overwhelming and it's too much to do. This is what I get from a lot of entrepreneurs. Whenever I'm talking to them, they say, oh my God, I have so many things to do. I don't know how I can do all that. Tell me a simple way to start. Where do I start? Where do I go? And that's true. That is not just the story of one entrepreneur, but majority of the entrepreneurs that we meet. Because there is so much to do around, and you are basically working as one person, as one body in your business, right? So what I've done is we have come up with a solution, okay? We have come up with a solution for you. Who likes solutions? Everybody likes solutions, right? Everybody likes solutions. So the solution I've come up with is I am going to do a 2-day seminar. I'm going to do a 2-day seminar, and it's called How to Explode Your Income and Maximize. This is a 2-day seminar we're doing on 3rd and 4th of March, and it's going to be near the Toronto airport. It's in the Hilton Garden Inn. And what we're going to cover in this is this aspect. 2 days of full learning of how to scale your business faster than ever before. How to think, act, and operate to go from solopreneur to a mogul. Premier VIP seating you will get in the front as a VIP. You also get lunch and special networking and mastermind with the speakers. You get 1 minute stage time to introduce yourself. Look at that. Look at that. If you join in as a VIP, you actually get 1 minute of stage time. Now, think about this. If you're on stage speaking and you get a picture of yourself speaking in front of these 50 to 100 people and use that for your branding, your brand is going to change. Your brand is totally going to change. People are going to look at you differently. Now, this weekend, I'm going to share the stage with one of the most powerful person on planet in real estate, Mr. Robert Allen. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited for that. But the moment people know that I'm sharing the stage with Robert Allen, business started coming to me. People started coming to me because now they start to see the value that I offer my clients. Okay, so this is something, a very, very good start for you. There will be a private Q&A session, okay, with speakers. Now I've created a special video. It's a 60-minute video that I've created as to how you can build credibility. And I'm going to share that special video with you if you sign up as a VIP. There's also a very special gift bag that we've created and seminar materials that you get. Now this is important. The last feature is your marketing material will be included in the gift bag. So every VIP that comes in for the event is going to get this special gift bag, and you as a VIP will get a chance to put in your marketing material, whatever you like to give away to, or coupons or discounts or your information, you can put that in the bag itself, okay, as a VIP. So this is amazing. This is amazing. And plus, oh my God, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Okay, good. We have two very, very special steps that I still need to discuss. We're going to go there very soon. But before that, let me tell you the special bonuses that I'm offering. And this is going to blow your mind. Okay. The special bonuses is, one is I'm doing a 60-minute one-on-one coaching session with you. With the VIPs, I'm doing one-on-one coaching session. Now, my coaching sessions, 60 minutes, are $500. That's what I charge. Okay, that's what I charge. Now, I'm also giving out a $100 gift voucher towards your next YPS event, your Profound Solutions event. Okay. And you're also getting an exclusive report that I have written about productivity. So there are 7 resources that I share with entrepreneurs in this exclusive report. And this report is so valuable that it's priced at $97. Okay. The price for this VIP package is only $297. Is only $297. That's it. That's it. Okay. It's worth more than $2,000, but I'm giving you this 2-day event for only $297. Okay. And where you can get the guarantees in this is right here. There is a 100% money back guarantee on this. You will have your goals and purpose defined. You know, right? This 1 hour session is not really enough for me to go through all the information, but I wanted to give you at least some information, some idea, so that you're not stuck. You can just even use this information to get started until you see me on 3rd and 4th of March. And you will have the precise tools to succeed in business. Okay. And you will have a chance to discuss specific business related questions with me. So we'll have this lunch, which is a special lunch that we are having for VIPs, where you will get to ask questions directly about your business. Okay? So it's a very, very powerful 2-day event that we've come up with. And this is the site that you can go to right now to register. Okay? And there is huge advantage of registering right now, because I'm going to give you something spectacular. This only applies for the first 5 people that sign up as VIP. Only the first 5 people. Okay. So we have somebody tracking the sales for this particular VIP. So you go to yourprofoundsolutions.com/VIP. yourprofoundsolutions.com/VIP. If you go to this site, you can register right now as a VIP. Again, you get all these advantages as a VIP. They are just too many for me to name again. Okay, but you get this entire package. Oh, thank you, Swapna. Swapna just put this link into the chat box. So just click that link right now. You will not be disconnected. You can just go to that stuff as we continue, because I want to spend these 2 full days so that I can really give you the information that I have and scale your business to the next level, right? Because how many of you are finding value in this webinar? How many of you are just saying that, oh my God, there's something new that I learned today that I can implement? I do. There you go, Nita. Thank you. Thank you. And this is just, about 40 to 50 minutes that I have with you. Imagine if you get to spend 2 days with me and you get the answers for all your questions. This is going to be powerful. I've never done a 2-day event as a business event. So this is the last event that I did was with a very, very small group of people. And some of you were there, and you gave me excellent feedback about that. So I'm taking it now to the next level. I'm taking it to the next level because people have asked me that they want more information over a period of time. Okay, so there are going to be some sessions where I talk just about monetization, how to make money in your business. That's one of the topic. Okay, so go in there right now, yourprofoundsolutions.com/VIP. Register right now because there is something spectacular for the first 5 people that register. Okay, good. So let's continue. Let's continue. And it's only $297. It's only $297. I told you my coaching is $500, which I'm including there as a VIP. So you're practically getting this for free. Okay, you're getting this practically for free. Okay, good. So let's go to step 5. Step 5. Step 5 is the most important, but the most missed step for majority of businesses. People miss this step. People miss this step. You want to know what it is? It's very critical. And probably you're thinking, oh my God, I hope it's not me. All right, here it is, communication. Communication. Okay. Everything that you do in your business is based on communication. And if you can improve this one thing in your business is going to have no limits. No limits. Because I'll share with you a very, very simple formula. Look at this. Look at this. Why is this more important? Because communication is equal to income. That's it. It's as simple as that. Communication is equal to income. If you look at your income today, you don't even have to think about the future. If you look at your income today, that is a result of the amount of communication you have. That's it. So think about it. If you can communicate more, your income is going to go up. Your income will increase with more communication. So for example, when I have an event planned, I have a huge database of people in my email responder. When I decide to do an event, I just send emails to my database and I get signups, right? That's a form of communication. If you do something on social media, that's a form of communication. If you call someone, if you go and meet someone, if you're at an event, if you are doing a meetup yourself, you're speaking on stages, everything is communication. So if you want to increase your income, just increase communication. That's it. It's as simple as that. Now, the way you communicate, of course it's important, right? I get that, oh, does it matter how I communicate? Of course it matters. Because it's not enough you just go on Twitter and put in a couple of words in there. That's also communication. Well, it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing, but that's not really going to make you income. That's not really going to make you income. What's going to make you income is a combination of all the communication that you do. So if you're happy with the income that you have right now, good, very good. You don't have to increase the communication. But if you're looking to increase your income, then you need to increase the communication. Okay, very important, very important. Ahmad says, my teacher, James McNeil, says communication is almost everything. Absolutely. I 100% agree. And I am actually a testimonial for this myself, because the moment my communication started to increase in my business, that's it, my income started to increase. The way I communicated was the same. It was just the amount of communication that I was doing was far less. And that's where my income was, where it was. Okay. So the moment I decided, you know what, that's it, I'm going to do more communication. And I consulted my coach, what are the different strategies I could use to increase the communication? That's it. My business started to explode. And in this particular event that I'm doing, March 3rd and 4th, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it down for you how to communicate with your clientele, how to communicate with your potential clients so that you start increasing your income. Okay, I have a separate segment on that. So very, very crucial. So when we talk about communication, what are we talking about? One is you establish human connection. You be sensitive to your client needs. Okay. The third thing is it builds credibility. Okay. The more you communicate, the more you can build your credibility. Your brand goes up. Your brand starts to go up. You have more communication channels, right? You are increasing the communication channels. Your speed of implementation is going up now, right? So instead of people communicating through just one channel, now because you have so many channels for them, so many chances you're giving them, now they are communicating with you more, and that's why your income automatically goes up. Okay. The next thing is using your marketing team. That's how you can increase your communication, by use of your marketing team and following up with your contacts. Follow up with your contacts. So many times I actually see clients at some people at networking events. They go to a networking event, they collect a bunch of cards, and once they come home, what happens to those cards? Right? They just stick in a pile, right? Is that correct? Isn't that correct? Maybe it's not you, but majority of the people that I've seen, their cards just lie in a stack. They just put it in a box, never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. Okay. And that's not the smartest strategy, because you've taken away time from your busy schedule. You've taken time away from your business. You've taken time away from your family to go to that networking event. You have to make good use of that time. And the only way that you can make good use is by communication with them, with a follow-up with all the contacts that you have met at the networking event. Okay? Yes, thank you. I just realized that, Maureen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right? So it's very, very important that you follow up with your contacts. Okay? Now the last step, step number 6, okay, very, very important, is take action. Is take action, right? Because everything what we've talked about so far will not work unless you decide to take action. If you're just going to sit here and listen to this webinar but not take action, I can guarantee you nothing will happen. That's a guarantee, right? So I want you to start taking action in the direction of the goals that you have set for yourself, okay? The important part here is take focused action, okay? Any action is okay, but if you really want great results, then you need to take focused action. You need to take focused action, and that's what's important for you to reach your goals, okay? Now I've shared with you these templates that I use. You know, create these templates. Or you know what I can do is, again, if you're registering for VIP, you get all those templates included in the package, right? So whatever templates you saw me share, everything is included in the VIP package. So the sales funnels that I shared with you, the free and the tier 1, 2, 3, with the filled options, of course, not the blank one, right? You'll get the blank one, but you'll also get the ones that is filled out, so that you can pick and choose what product you want to design for your own business, right? The income sheet that I shared with you, I will give you the template because I know that you are a person who takes action, and I want to reward the person who takes action. Okay? That's the reason I'm open to sharing these templates with you. Okay. So why don't you take action? Is because of low self-confidence, or it's complicated. or it's complicated. Okay. Very important again to understand that you might have the drive to do it, but the reason that you're not taking action is because of these two things. You think it's way too complicated, or your confidence level is very low. It's very low. Okay. So understand the 5 main reasons for low confidence. Okay, these are the 5 main reasons why the confidence level might be low. One is you might have excessive expectations. Excessive expectations. It might be from you, you yourself. It might be through a business. It might be through another person. You have too much expectations. Second is self-judgment. Self-judgment. Third is you have fear. Okay, you're too afraid that, oh my God, if I do that, then this is going to happen. You think about something that may happen. You don't know that's going to really happen. You have no idea, but you just have the fear that that might happen. That's what drags you down and lowers your self-confidence. Okay? You don't have the experience. You say, oh my God, I've never done that before. I'm not experienced in that. And that's why your confidence might be low. And the last one is lack of skills. Lack of skills. You don't have the skill that is required in order for you to do that job. Okay, these are the 5 reasons why the self-confidence of a person is low. So let's look at the solutions. Because as you know, I'm all about solutions, right? Let's look at the solutions. One is you have to start evaluating your expectations. Start evaluating your expectations. See if they are real. And this requires, again, a lot of thinking and a lot of digging deep for you to come up with the answer for yourself. Okay? But this will really, really help you to boost your self-confidence. Second is acceptance and self-encouragement. Okay, self-acceptance. It has nothing to do what other people accept you or not. The problem is you don't accept yourself. You have put yourself at such a high standard that unless I'm able to do that, I'm not a good person. Or unless I achieve that goal, I'm not successful. But it's you. It's nobody else. It's you have set up those expectations, and that's why you're not accepting those other decisions or other things that are happening around you. So if you sort of say to yourself, say, you know what, is that really a fact? And you start to accept yourself, you will have increase in self-confidence. Make a room for fear, right? Make a room for fear. Don't look at fear as your enemy, right? Try to accept that fear and do it anyways. Maybe you will have to do it in a smaller way. Maybe you have to do it in a smaller sense. But once you start doing that, you will see that, again, your confidence goes up. Okay? Set out of your comfort zone. This is the problem. Right now, you are in such a comfort zone that you don't want to get out of that comfort zone. If you step out, immediately you feel the fire. Immediately you feel the burn, and you come into your comfort zone again, right? You have that experience, so get that experience by coming out of your comfort zone. These two are so closely related that you stick yourself down into this whole success scale because you say, oh, I'm not experienced. But to get that experience, you need to step out of the comfort zone. And that's what you don't want to do. And then you complain that, I'm still at the same level. But I'm here to encourage you and to start looking at your life and see what are the experiences that you would like to experience in your lifetime, and see if you can get out of your comfort zone to increase your self-confidence again. Okay. And the last thing is to practice. Just practice those skills. If you're not good at selling, sell something for a very, very low dollar amount. If you're not comfortable doing that, sell something for free. Yes, sell something for free. Say, for example, if you are a speaker, or say, for example, if you are a coach, call someone up and say, hey, you know what, can I give you a free coaching call for 30 minutes? Is that okay? Call a friend, call a relative, call a person that you meet at a networking event. And chances are they're not going to say no. Okay. And if they do say no, what you say is next, right? But practice these skills. If you're not comfortable with sales, talk to a person for free. Just give them free advice, okay? Call them and tell them that this is a coaching call. I want to practice on you, and have that 30-minute session, have that 20-minute session. But what you will gain is the practice. And that's how you become more effective. Okay? And you are going to get results. Once you start doing this, you will see the results. Okay? But these are the solutions that will really, really help you to get to the next level. Okay? Good. You like these? Let me see some interaction here. You love these? Very, very. Oh, good. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And great information. Thank you. Thank you, Maureen. Great tip, Summit. Thank you. And I've said your self-confidence, but I have used these myself. Why I'm telling you all this is because some of these tips I have used myself. Now, I have a very high self-confidence. So self-confidence was never an issue for me. But again, these tips come in handy for me to get to the next level of confidence, right? So if I'm not comfortable doing a specific thing, I go to this and say, hey, you know what? It's because I'm not ready to go out of my comfort zone. That's it. That's the reason. So I try it out, I get that experience, and I get comfortable with it, right? That's the way to do it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Giovanni. Doreen, oh, great. Thank you. Wow, look at that interaction. Excellent. Okay, good. All right. Now, let me tell you this. We're almost coming to an end. If you've already signed up as a VIP, congratulations. I'm so looking forward to seeing you again on March 3rd and 4th. We're going to discuss this simplification formula, and then we're going to end in about 10-15 minutes. So if you want, you can head to yourprofoundsolutions.com/VIP and register yourself for this free event. Because if you register for this event as a VIP for only $297, for only $297, and once you register, you will receive the video, you will receive all the things that I've talked about, but you'll also receive, as a special bonus for today, every template that we've talked about. Actually, there are 2 or 3 more templates that I'm going to include in today's package. But again, this is only for people that are signing up today. So if you go to that page and you don't see the templates mentioned in there, because they're not available for people who are coming from different sources. Okay, it's only for people on this call. There are about 21 people on this call. Now there are 16, I think. But all these 21 people on the call will get this information from me. Okay. Whoever signs up as a VIP, if all are okay. So head on to that site right now, and let me send you all these templates. Good. Let's move on. The simplification formula. First, hire a coach. Hire a coach. Second, you need to decide exactly what you want. Write it down. Okay. You need to plan your next 12 months. You commit to yourself. Okay. And you need to take massive action. Massive action. Okay. Don't just say, oh, I increased the communication by doing a couple of posts on Facebook. That's not the real communication. You need to get out there, talk to more people, or pick up the phone and call people. Call people. That's one of the best strategies that I use myself to date. Right? I call people. I call some prominent people, and I speak to them on the phone. Right? Good. So that's the information again. I hope you found this really, really useful. We have another 10 minutes or so. So if you have any questions about this seminar that I'm having or anything that we've discussed today, you can either unmute yourself or you can write it in the chat. There was some amazing information I had for you. And I wanted to give you this based on the interaction that I have with entrepreneurs. They come up with some phenomenal questions, which makes me think, oh my God, yes, I should include this in my presentation when I teach entrepreneurs. Where are you holding? Where are you holding? Yes. So I'm holding this event in Hilton Garden Inn. It's Hilton near the airport. Hilton near the airport. Why hire a coach? Absolutely. Hey, Shri, you got it. That's good. That's good. And once you sign up as a VIP, you also get the session with me. So you get to decide if you want the 60-minute coaching before the event or you want it after the event, depending on where you stand in your business. And we can do it as early as possibly next week. And if you want it after the event, we can do that too. Okay, but I'm telling you, this one session is what I charge 500. So the 297 is just the steal. And the only intention is so that you can come and experience what 2 days of information will mean to you. Okay, this will be very, very crucial event. And if you have any questions, you can just type that in the chat box. Or if you need to unmute yourself, you can do so and share that with the other people who are on the call. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. And yeah, absolutely. Because one of these, the sheet that I showed you, which is the income sheet, you need to start coming up with those kind of numbers for your business. I mean, even if you don't love numbers, I'm sorry, but that's where the money is. Because people say, oh, I hate numbers. Well, you know what? You're not going to make any money if you hate numbers, right? You need to at least have the basic understanding of the numbers, put them together so that you can figure out for yourself how it works, how you're going to make the money. Because once you figure that out, then all your business can be built around it. For example, I showed you the different product tiers that you can offer. If you decide that your main product is going to be worth $1,000, then you will know the amount of effort that you need to spend to create that product. If your main product is worth, say, $10,000, then you will know how much to invest in building that product. And that's why coming up with a plan like this, which will build a solid foundation for your business, is very, very critical. Very critical. Okay, perfect. So thank you so much. And thank you for signing up for VIP. I think whoever has signed up right now, I see. That's great. That is phenomenal. Perfect. Here, Tian says, this session is a great start for 2018. We'll take to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. Thanks a lot, Amit, for sharing that great info and your experience. Wishing everyone the most amazing year. Yes, this year is going to be amazing for sure. Tian, well said. Well said. Great information. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you, Glenn and Gwen. Wow, it was so great to have you on the call. Amazing. Oh, that was profound. Oh my God, there we go, Shri. You got an applause for using the word profound. Thank you, Amit. That was profound. Yes, that's great. Thank you, Shri. Thank you, Shri. We'll see you at the event for sure. Okay. Maureen, I am 100% sure that this is going to be a great year. 100%. Just let's work together and we're going to get this going. 100%. Al Kareem. Oh my God, Al Kareem. Great info. What a way to start the year. Yes, it is amazing. And you will see, Al Kareem, because you've had a coaching session with me, this was just the tip of, not even the tip of the iceberg, I would say. What you're going to learn in those 2 days, I'm just blown away with the information I'm putting together. So you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Nida says, thanks, Amit. Looking forward to your event. Oh, yes, Nida. Nida, I'm so happy for you that you're joining in. And these lunches and the sessions that we're having for VIPs are exclusive because the information that I share in those events, of course, will not be shared with the general admission. Because if you want to come in for this event for free, the general admission is free. But what I shared with you right now in terms of what you get is only for VIPs, right? And I know you are the action takers. That's why I encourage you and recommend you to come in as a VIP. You can come in for free as a general admission, but the amount of value that you're going to get as a VIP cannot even be compared to a general admission. Okay, that's all what I can say. Okay, but do come for the event. I definitely want to see you there. Thanks, Nida. Yes, I'm going to see you there, and you're going to have a blast at this particular weekend. Lurleen, thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome, Lurleen. I hope you're coming for the event. I know you're not here in the GTA. I don't know if you're here right now. Last time when we had our session, you were not here. I'll be in Orlando. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Okay. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. All righty. Excellent. March 3rd and 4th. You're not here. Not a problem. Okay. Thank you for being on the call. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. All right. So Lily, I'm in Orlando now. Oh, you are. Oh my God. Beautiful. Beautiful. But I'll see you this weekend. That's right. I'll see you this weekend where I'm speaking with Robert Allen. Yes, you'll see me on stage. Thank you, Lurleen. Thank you for coming for this weekend. Oh, Tian, yes, it's going to be so. You're going to love it. You're going to love it because I know the way you're positioned in your business. This is something that will skyrocket your business. And imagine having one with me and having 2 days of information. It's going to blow your mind. I'll see you on February 30th. Oh, Maureen, that's great. I will see you. Come and say hello when I'm at the booth, okay? and give me some huge round of applause when I'm on stage. I want that. I want to see you when I'm on stage. All righty. Excellent. Thank you, Tian. Thank you, Maureen, again. And again, thank you so much for being on this call. I loved putting this together for you. I loved giving value to all of you. Take action. Take action. You know, that's the bottom line. Even if you come for my event or if you don't come for my event, that's okay. I totally get it. But the bottom line is just take some action. Okay? Take some action and send me a response. Send me a response. That would be my ultimate gift. You sending me an email saying that what effect you got out of this webinar. There's some wows that you got, some aha moments that you got through this webinar that has helped them. Because as you know, this webinar was free, so I don't get paid for this webinar, but my real getting paid is the successes that you're going to have in your business. Okay, so I do want to hear back from you and I want to see you at the event. Okay, so all the best to you and we will talk soon. Okay, thank you so much and have a great night. Bye-bye.